Hello and welcome back to the Reapers. We are cracking it on with the coffee campaign and it's getting very touchy-feely at the moment. The Blues are in real danger of losing if you've seen day 38 point whatever, 38.8. Running out of airframes. So what the Blues have done, as for the viewers' overall average request, is to make a ground push. So they've done that with aid from the ground guys in mission day 39. They've pushed another 22 miles east, and the reason we allowed that to happen, the reason it was justified within the campaign rules, which are extremely strict and harsh, is that so far in phase 2 of the campaign, the Blues have killed 23 of the red ground units, excluding long range SAMs, and the Reds have only killed 5 of the blue ground units. And so that's how we justify doing this push, and we'll carry on like that. If we kill enough units, we get to push on another 20 miles. Okay. So the front line now, as we can see, is right in the middle. 65 miles from the blue nearest base, 65 miles from the red nearest base. So we are at least making progress. Now we haven't deleted any red units or anything like that. All we've done is move them back slightly. So that's that. So let's get on with our usual gubbins. I'm going to go to nav. We've got the weather as dynamic. Is that true, Obi? Because I know it changed at some point.
Yes, it's dynamic again tonight.
Right, so it's fully randomised basically in regional areas. The airfields, everyone knows by now, Kutaisi and Sanaki. We're not going to go through that again. Overlord is still active on both sides. However hard we try, we cannot kill that red AWACS. It is just invincible. Incredibly frustrating. Intelligence. Okay. Do you want to handle this, Obi, or do you want me to do it?
I can do it if you like. It's up to you.
Okay, you send because you're more involved in this mission.
Okay, so on the intelligence page, stop press announcements. Like you just covered, blue ground forces have advanced to contact with enemy forces. So that's them moving up to the east. Last mission, an enemy fuel depot was destroyed by the A-10s and is still burning, so it will be visible on the map as you fly over. And an effect of that is that the mobility of the Reds will be affected, the red ground units. And last night, I think, was Task Force Athena was they blew up a dam to the mountains in the north, which resulted in a deluge coming down through the red rear areas and destroyed bridges behind the front line. So it gives us a window of opportunity to destroy the ground units if we can tonight, while they're suffering the fuel and supply problems and cannot move back. Red surface-to-air missile crews have received advanced training from a foreign power on how to defeat traditional anti-radiation missile attacks. Well, we've seen that in the last couple of missions.
So just to show what that means that with Shifty annoyingly has programmed the red SAMs only, not the blue SAMs, kind of annoying, the red SAMs, so that if we shoot missiles at them, then they turn themselves off for a minute or so. And then when the missile dies, they turn themselves back on. Incredibly difficult to beat. Carry on, please.
No problem. There is second SA2 site to the north, on which you'll see on the overview. Third SA6 detected last mission in the south. We've got a bit of a better steer on where that is later on. And we've also detected an SA11, which is covering the centre of the red front lines. And a second SA11, which is on the southern approach to the red base, which we came across again on the last mission.
Roger, and please continue with NOTAMs.
So NOTAMs, so to all, can't cross the borders, we've done that one. Blue and red helo FARPs have been set up. There is a second blue FARP to the west, which we'll cover later, which is for the helo mission. And the helo rules are the blue helicopters have to deploy 2 squads of manpads for 1 life to the designated areas, or 4 squads for 2 lives. Red heli missions tonight is basically to kill the blue helis. That is their sole job.
Cool. Harrison's going to be picking us off with the Vickers. Okay.
And general NOTAM for red territory, the area is saturated with short-range IR SAMs and guided AAA. So the hard deck is Angels 2-5 over the front lines to avoid being targeted. We will get shot down by them. And third one is the blue inventory of advanced airframes is almost at non-mission effective levels, which was applied last time and applies even more so this time.
Lovely. Would you want to go through targets now, please?
Firm. So we have Alpha, which is all, and that's at the front line. So it's any red armor and anti-air units that you come across are valid targets, so take them out. Bravo is SAM AAA on the front lines. Again, that is a high priority. The short-range SA-15s, SA-19s, things like that, and Strelas, if you can pick them out and take them out, that will make life a lot easier for everybody. And Charlie, again, covers the SAMs. It's basically all SAMs in this because that's what's causing all the bother. Is any long-range SAM emitters that we detect that we haven't mapped out. If we can hit them staying at standoff range, they are valid targets. And then the SA-6 GridRef MM07 MM17 is Delta. That's a SA-6 site in the north, I think, yeah, in the north one. It's a priority target because the SA-6s are both causing problems for mobility for the air units. So that's got its usual SA-15 Tunguska escort, so it's a difficult site to kill. And then Echo is the same thing in the south, which we did kill one of the radars on last time, but it's still got to be assumed to be fully effective because of the way they're set up.
They're set up with, they've all set up with backup radars, so it's anyway, yeah.
And then Foxtrot is the helo targets, which to deploy special operations, anti-air teams, Stinger teams. There are 5 sites which we can look at in target images later, where we want them to be dropped into by the Hueys, and then successful drops into those areas that are there at the end of the mission will then be relocated for the next mission to locations like high grounds, places where they can cause some trouble. And then Hotel is low priority, is CSAR, which goes for both sides of the helos. If there's an opportunity to rescue down pilots from your side, you can simulate doing so. It's more just to test the process and to get it, so it won't count for anything if you do rescue them. It's just to test the process of doing it, because a infantry unit will spawn if a pilot ejects. An infantry unit will spawn in the location where they've ejected.
Awesome.
And hopefully in the future we're going to have it so they pop smoke when you get near them and you can pick them up. But we just want to test the principles of doing it if we can.
Right, well done, whoever sorted that out. Yep.
India is the AWACS. It's a medium priority, but we just have to see how things go. It's highly unlikely we'll be able to get it, but you never know. Just keep an eye on it, and if it presents itself, take it. But I don't think we're going to be that far east today, to be honest with you. Anyway.
Roger. Okay, I'll take over on the threat picture, everyone. So, the Blue Patriot has moved from Sanaki to Kutaisi, so we've moved it forward 25 miles, something like that. So it's just sort of getting towards the front line. The Hawk, we've moved forward, so it's just poking into the front line by 5 miles or so. However, it is vulnerable, obviously. The Reds, we've got a SA-6 here, it's a northern SA-6, SA-6 there's a southern SA-6 with one radar down, SA-11 there, full suite, SA-11 there, full suite, SA-10 there, as you can see, right in the middle there, and apparently they've got 3 SA-11s, I see, that's a third SA-11, so, right, didn't even know that existed, but there you go. Yay! Okay, let's go to target images and talk us through that, Obi.
Okay, so first one, A, is the approximate locations of the 3 main long-range SAMs that are covering the front lines at the moment. So the north one, we've got a more precise location further down. The centre SA-11, that's as good as we know. We know it's in there somewhere, but we don't know where. And the southern one is somewhere around the west side of that lake, is what we got from somebody watching me get shot down by it, and you probably my burning corpse next to it somewhere. So target C is the northern SA-6. It's inside that rectangle somewhere. That's as best as we can do.
Interesting.
So that's as good as we can get on that. And then E, F, and G is for the helo missions. So we've got the Blue Farp, where the Stinger crews are all waiting, is off there to the west. Redfor is equidistant to the east, so it's equidistant. They're both about 20 miles away from those circle targets. And then we have 5 towns and villages that are in no man's land, which is where we want the Stingers to be delivered to. Ideally 1 to each, but you can't deliver all 5 to 1, really. They need to be spread out a little bit. They are the towns themselves are clear, they're in no man's land, but they do, certain ones of them, when I'm not going to say which ones, do fall under red AAA and short range SAM coverage. So you do have to exercise extreme caution and low flying to get in there. You will be able to get in, but you will have to sneak into most of them. So that's that. I think that's all of them, is it?
Well, it's lovely. Yeah. Well done, guys. Okay, next we need to, let me just see if there's anything other on Intel. It's all normal. Oh, airframes. So, F-15 Eagles, we've only got 2 left, and that's it. Once they're gone, they're gone. Hornets, we've got 8 left. Tomcats, we've got 7 left. We're doing really well with Tomcats. I don't know where they've all gone. Mirage is starting to lose now. We've got 11. F5s, we've got 13. Mainly my fault. SU-25s, we've got 10. AGS, we've got lots of Vigans. Vigan sorties, please. 16 of them to use up. AV-8B 7, A10C 17, loads of A10Cs to use, and they can do damage, so let's use them. We've got 12 helicopter airframes, and the Reds have got 10 helicopter airframes and plus 16 airplane airframes. So that's that. The next thing we need to do is go and sort the teams out. So it's all helicopters today. We've got 8 helicopters, so let's see how many guys we've got here today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 minus 8, someone? What was that, 15? 15. So we've got 15 aeroplane pilots today. So, what is that? Is that 4 versus 11 or is that 3 versus 12? Scratch it, Harrison, I've just seen his helicopter as well. So that is 14 aeroplane pilots today. So we better go 3 flankers versus 6 of our aeroplanes. So 1 more flanker pilot, please. Let's go with Squirtle and Seahorse. Don't make me force you, because I'll do it. Supercap will do it.
I'll go, Rubicon.
Off you go, Ruby. Right. Reds, any questions about today before I send you all?
Nope.
Okay, Reds, can you go away, please, so we can start doing our planning?
Yeah, I've just got a quick question, Cap. Are those Stingers going to be operational straight away or not yet?
Obi?
When they are deployed, yes, they will be operational.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
All right, boys, I'll see you in a bit. Just get rid of them. Right, they're gone. Right, so is it helicopters 1 life today? It is. Just, I saw that. Or did I get that wrong, guys? Helicopters
1 until they drop their guys, and if they drop a certain number, they get another life, from what I understand.
Well, there's 8 blue helicopters in the sheet, and there's 10 helicopters, so 1 life otherwise will run out.
Yeah, it's a good point. Right, helicopters then, 1 life, please. So no respawning like we used to. That is the price of success, I'm afraid. Right, okay, boys. What else have we got? Right, so we've got to start putting some groups. So if we've got 14, we've got 14 aeroplanes. So we need, what, 6 to 7 on cap. So let's get those 6 to 7 on cap, please. We need 5 more in Eagles, Tomcats, and Mirages.
I think everyone's on the sheet, aren't they?
Push the cell with your button. Let's have a look. Oh, man, I'm so confused. So, how many guys is here? 1, 2...
We need Tomcat pilots.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 blues. There's 19 blues, and 8 of them are... No, well, someone's just fucking disappeared. So 7 of them are blue, so we've got 12. We've got 12 blue pilots. So we need...
3 of them are cap.
We need... Well, that's not going to work, obviously. You need 6, really. You're going to take on 3 respawning elite flankers. You need 6 men. So, chop chop!
I don't mind jumping in a cap.
That's a start.
If Cypher doesn't mind me leaving a house.
Yeah, it's fine by me.
I can get us another helo pilot to replace anybody who wants to fly Cap.
Where's Stalker? I don't think he's inside here, right?
Oh,
No.
Atomic hopped over to the Tomcat, so I can stay.
It cost me if you want to drag him up.
So that gives us 3 Tomcats and 2 Mirages. Is that enough Cap, guys? I always feel naked without a bloody eagle.
Remember, we've got Hornets up as well because they can fulfill Cap slots. I know we don't like to use them that way, but we're getting to that point that we've got our Eagles.
If we can if we can get our targets, which I'm planning on for the Hornets, to be the long-range SAMs with the T-Pod, which we can take out them with JSO JDAMs, we can then swing into Cap later on.
Okay, what are JD and Ella doing? Because missiles don't work on these SAMs, so what are you planning to do today?
I can kill him.
Okay.
I know what shift he's got going on. I've had it on the server for a long time.
Okay, I'll let you do what you want then. Ghost Fox...
You shoot 6 missiles, you'll get it. And then I'll land and do it again.
Ghost Fox doing the sensible thing here. He has been A10C, so that's a good man. Let's talk about...
I can go A10C if you'd rather not have the SAM. I don't know how far away they are.
You probably know more about this than me. So, intelligence, guys, if we look at the map, let me just specify. I know no one ever listens to me, but it is wise to listen to me. Over the front line, and you all know where that is, it's Angels 25 minimum. Unless you're a helicopter, obviously, because you'll just get shot down if you go below that. Now, take note of the SAMs in the mountains. If you're absolutely going to fly in the mountains, that's fine. But you've got to either go above, Angels 25 again, or you've got to geographically avoid those SAM sites. What you can't do is go 2,000 feet and just fly into one of those SAM sites. You can always see where they are, so just don't fly into them. Okay?
The 25 cap is that 2,500.
You guys have a preference as to which SAM site we go to first, or which radar site we shoot first?
I'm planning on going down and killing the Southern SA-6 first, and then I was going to move on and do the SA-11 in the middle.
So I can take the northern first.
Yeah, if you take the northern first, and then whoever's on station first can take the middle one then.
So not the one at our 12 o'clock, the one at our the one at head northeast.
Yes, the SA northeast SA-6, and also another good targets really are if any Tors pop up, just hit them because they will. If you can kill them, they're probably the most dangerous things at the minute.
Do we need another Hornet?
Not necessarily. I don't think if you want to take one, there's no reason not to. But I don't think we need one to do what we're going to do.
That's fine.
But there's no reason not to take one, as far as I'm concerned. If you wanted to,
we're pretty short on Castcraft though. So
yeah, we have 14s that have TALDs, and we're not using them. So it would be a really smart thing to do to send TALDs right over the front lines, light up all the SAMs, and then you guys can do the damage when they light up, and I can kill the SAMs when they're lit up.
We can detail one of us off to use TALDs, but that's going to take away our capability. So we're going to get them off quickly and then immediately go rearm as quickly as possible. Yeah, you're gonna. I mean,
well, if you carry 2 apiece, then you have all those Phoenix to deal with, and then you can rearm. But they just do a lot of good against those SAMs. They're not that hard when the radars are lit up.
And I think for the cap today, maybe we don't need to push east too far. They don't really need to go past the blue front lines.
That's what I keep telling them. They don't need to. They will do it.
Defend the ground pounders, man. Just keep those guys alive. That's
and make the Reds come into us, and then if they're fighting over the blue front lines, at least
then they got a Hawk and a Patriot to deal with.
Avengers, there's Avengers low level. There's stuff that, and they do get shot down by it. So we can all stand back and just let them come at us to a certain extent.
That's what I was saying. 4 Tomcats would be great. Do we really need those red SAM sites till the north still, so far behind our lines? Would northern forces have, dealt with them?
They will be dealt with during the course of this mission. The ones that are the furthest west, there's 2 little ground convoys of Humvees going in that's going to roll through and kill them.
Cool.
I mean, what I figured I would do is just
go hunt them.
Fire all the missiles, get down, rearm, do it again, rearm, do it again. As many times as I can until we hit something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, we've gone from having 8 helicopters to 4, so we can. I'm assuming we can have 2 lives again now, as we've only got 4 choppers.
Sounds good to me.
2 lives, helicopters. Same with Reds, obviously.
Yeah, they've got loads of helicopters anyway.
Okay,
that's
guys.
another reason we've got to have somebody up there that can shoot those guys down, because we don't have Ka-50, so
yeah,
they can wreck our front lines.
Yeah, you're going to give Harrison 3 lives.
What?
You're going to give Harrison 3 lives if he's on his own.
You can if you want, guys. Someone go and tell him. What I'm going to do, guys, but just as a backup, I'm going to try taking a Huey to one of those big SAM sites and try and kill it. I'll probably die, but if I die, all I've wasted is a 1x Huey. We can survive that loss. I just thought maybe we can try. I'm just looking for ways to get out through their SAM net at the moment, because we're obviously struggling. So I'm going to keep trying different things.
If we can protect the front lines and give us 20 minutes with the Hornets to get the T-pods on, I can guarantee we'll kill them.
Okay. Is there still time and space for a Hornet flyer?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Onslaught, what are you doing? You're in a Vigan, but Vigans don't work unless they've got waypoints, and we don't have any waypoints, question mark?
I'm not, I'm gonna be carrying Mavericks.
Rockets, low flight, kill the SAMs.
Okay.
If those long-range SAMs didn't have the tungstens, I'd be able to sneak in with a C-101 really low level. Rocket them.
I'm just gonna do quick strikes on.
No, I think the A-10Cs are going to do all the damage you need, but it's no good if they don't have any cover. If they're not covered by cap, they're dead. So
yeah, I think if the Tomcats hang out between the Hawk launcher and Katese and just fly a racetrack in there, they can, or someone, or the air to grounds can listen to AWACS, and when they know they've got something hot, air to ground runs back inside blue SAM cover, and then the Hornets can deal. Not the Hornet. Well, the Cap can deal with anything that's in. Because if they're low, they're going to get shot down by their engines, and if they're high, the Hawk's going to light them up, and then we can pick them off as they try and evade.
Do you think it's worth taking 2 Hornets with two to do the SAM attacks and 2 to do air-to-air that fly together? Probably. And just use 10 AIM-120s and just use them to keep turning the Reds around?
Yeah, I like that idea, because
the more radiation we can, anti-radiation we can send, the better. But
yeah,
we don't know how much we're gonna light them up.
Thing is, we've seen already the harms aren't effective. They just go wrong every single time unless you're really close with them. So really, you're looking at using the J-cells and J-dams to do the strikes. So having a cover the Hornets acting as cap cover close in is probably sensible, because they're all matched up and they can operate as a team easily. And
well, the one thing that's new is we have the pods. So if you know where the target is, you can hit them.
In some cases, the JDAMs might be preferred to the JSOWs, because the 15.
Absolutely, they're not going to get shot at.
The JDAMs are. If you focus the harms on the SA-15s, on the shorter range stuff, double tap them, it works. They'll kill the 15s.
JDAM definitely work.
Well, yes, it will, but a JDAM is a closer range too. It's just there's so many SA-15s.
Are there a lot of them?
If you're high enough, you can lock those JDAMs at 30 to 40 miles.
Yeah, right. They can go a long way.
So the plan for the Hornets then, one will take JDAMs, one will take harms, the other 2 will go air to air, but we'll all stick together, and we'll operate over just about 5 miles behind the blue units, and then we can hopefully turn any flankers around that come poking the nose in. We're not going to try and kill them.
And I'll fly right in behind them, and I'll shoot the radiations at
and
those.
then the Tomcats will be sat behind us, lobbing Phoenixes over.
Let us know when you pickle off those JDAMs, so we don't accidentally fly into the flight path of one of those things.
Yeah,
I could see it happening.
What altitude are the Hornets going to be operating at?
So for initial survey, we'll probably be at Angels 2.5, Angels 2.6, and then once we've got all our JDAMs set up, we'll probably head west a little bit, climb up to Angels 3.3, and then burn in and drop them, and then RTB.
Sounds good.
Quick question: do we have AVAX?
A-firm.
Both sides, yeah.
Good, because the new MSI stuff is going to be really useful in that case for the cap guys.
It's too late to bring in the helicopter pilots, right? We don't need. We don't need to explain anything else again, right?
No, just leave it. It's their own fault.
Right.
Guys, A10C. Note that the SA6 and SA11s are covering the front line, so you're going to have to orbit our side of the front line, and then just make, you know, for your orbiting. Otherwise, the SA11 is going to constantly shoot at you. So just bear that in mind for the A10Cs.
Hopefully, things go to plan within like 40 minutes, half an hour. That they should be gone in theory.
I mean, I can go up there. I have no idea what I should do today, so I was going about it. You want me to go up there and be like? Do you want to fly blue? Or do you want to fly red? Either way. Hope you don't care. All right. We need a missile carrier anyway. I mean, they have a lot of planes, and we can only carry so many missiles.
I think what we need to do is go for the helos to some extent, because they're flying.
Yeah, one guy needs to go for the helos.
They've almost got as many helos flying as they've got in reserve. So
I won't be able to take out. I think more than one.
Yeah, they fly low enough. I might just bring bombs.
But they've got 2 Tomcats. Well, this is all going to change probably, but I can't see how they're going to fly much cap because they've got no F-15. Be interesting to see if they go for the AWACS again, but I just don't think they have the numbers.
They may think now that they've pushed the front line, they can reach it.
It was a desperate move last time, and it totally backfired.
Oh, they're moving people into Frogfoots. So what do you want me to do with Black Shark? Just try and take out a Huey or two, or
we stay in Discord, or?
Yeah, I'll be in Discord.
Red briefing complete.
Oh, what we're gonna do? Kill some blues? Okay, good plan.
So do you guys want me to just try and hit a Huey or two, or do you want me to go and try and pummel blue ground forces?
Nah, let's get the Hueys. Let's get the Hueys.
I don't know how many I'll be able to get in my Black Shark with the Vickers, but let's give it a go.
Well, they've only got 1 life tonight because they just don't have the numbers to respawn.
Yeah. Well, they're moving them about. I think 2 have just moved out of Hueys.
They can't fly. Well, they can. There's not many of us tonight, is there, compared to some of the other?
Yeah.
We might see a few Harry.
Okay, 3 Tomcat.
Possibly a 4th. Someone's got the box highlighted.
Make sure you bring ECM.
Yep. And just fly sideways.
I always bring ECM because of Tomcats. I used to never bring ECM, but Tomcats have really poor ECM burn through, and I'm pretty sure if your ECM is on and they Fox on you, Fox 3, you get an immediate launch warning. So
yeah, you do.
Well, good briefing then.
Contested traffic on stop, taking over runway 27. Over you on 125. Comms check, check on 125. Loud and clear. Comms check 243. Name it Charlie. I just air to air. I know air to ground it won't lose an airframe, but air to air. Okay. No idea. Well, do you want to take halving, are we saying then? No, I'll go in air to help out. Take a couple of halves on as well then. But I don't want you to. But you still got to enjoy yourself. Oh no, I'll enjoy myself. I just don't want to lose an airframe. Nah, you won't. Alright, that's 25 miles and turn cold. That's what you need to do. We got a 29 already up. It's on 17,000 feet. I'll go air to air. That's fine. Yeah, as long as you got your SA over, then you know you can lock them. 975 FM. Range on comms. 3, 2, 1.
I see you, boys. I'm on your channel, don't worry.
Hammer rolling.
Going up, Obi.
Hey, firm rolling now out to repair. There was an incident. I'm right behind you there, Obi. Don't make me nervous. Got lagged out by the 14s coming down the ramp. I had the brakes on.
Is not working correctly, and therefore we will have to add the sound systems in afterwards using Tacview.
Ready to go when you are. Well, Joe, we'll do that. Just simulate it, and then we crack on Kingston.
Yeah, no problem, Obi.
Blame Atomic, he tested it. Okay, Halo. Obi, it works, but only for one helicopter at a time. Ah, right, okay. Noted. Alright, Halo 4 here, I'm gonna do a U-turn to the left, stand by. S6 back, I'm gonna do the U-turn to the right, and then go up the north for a little bit to get some ice. Nothing on scope, it looks like our bet. We got contacts deep behind their lines so far, but nothing else. New heading is 355 for Halo 4. 355. Shaking Vincent. Advise when called release. Hammer 2 copies, will advise with called release. This is Hammer 2 on... If you guys with the ground pounders doing the seed, if you can let us know when you're ready on your run in, we'll get prepped and get a towel airborne when you're ready. Copy that, we'll do. If you guys want to get rid of all these things on your data link, set declutter to mic reject 1 and I'll clean it nicely.
Dagger flight all SA6 North Shack. We are being followed by MiG-29s out of the area heading due east.
Well done, boys.
Keep it.
Be advised possibility if it's the northern one of a second radar, so just don't assume it's totally dead. Confirm, I have the second radar. I have a second radar on that SA6. This is Hammer 2, gonna prep a towel. SA-15 locked. Hammer, Salo, oh shit, Halo 3.
I see traffic on Fort Final.
All flights, this is Halo 4. Be advised, enemy fighters are on the border at the ground level. Definitely unlocked.
Missile out, missile out.
It's turning cold.
Flankers.
Dragon turning cold. Tabuk turning cold, being spiked.
Splash flanker. Oh, done, Buster.
Hammer 2, we got a tailed away. Tailed away. Take your tail, shoot him out. Hello 3, 270.
Dagger OB, it was the southern SA6 we killed.
Copy, Dagger, perfect, and that is out of action because we destroyed one of the radars that time.
So let's turn SA-15 down there though.
Roger, we can lock that up in a minute. SA-15 is targeted. Yes, we task to Central SA-11. Hammer 2 is targeted. Hammer 2 has a contact bearing about 090 from the front line, unknown range.
Cap, this is Onslaught. Just landed back at Kutaisi. We'll be getting back up in the SU-25T.
Roger, good luck.
Halo 4 is turning along to the left to head hot in towards the front. Hammer flight, we're getting our tails launched in within 5 mics, we'll have them all out and away. Copy that. I've got about 5 mics to launch. Timing's good. Heading is 105. 105. Going nose hot. Let's do some searching. Halo lead have eyes on the Central SA-11. JD, what you firing on? SA-6, northeast. Copy that. Its heading is 084. Saber flight, turning hot. Both missiles defeated by SA-2. Magnum, SA-15. Dude, Magnum is transit. 34 miles, going hot. Going into engage, just to scare him. Magnum SA-6. He's in the mountains. Should we double tap him? Confirm. 4, be advised there are enemy fighters in the mountains. They're peeking and shooting. Hello, Magnus, SA-15. Confirm, are those the north or the south mountains? North and south. SA-15. Hello, Stern. On those bandits, are they north or south? It's north mountains, Roger.
Thank you, that's further critical data.
Retargeting SA-15. We're standing north 000. Sketch log times 2. Please try and call RTB.
Fly 4 pixels away, Redfor Tactics. JD, there's JSOs going into the centre of the FM there, so they should line up for you.
I'm all out. Launched. SE6, SE15s.
I think Elo's got some ordnance.
Here's RTB to rearm.
Hammer 3, still no tally on those bandits in the north. We got 29 nails back over the border.
Saber flight turning cold in the north. Temperature turning cold as well. 416 Silver flight to the left.
Hammer 3 has 2 times bogeys, long range, 80-90 miles, far out from our position.
Dude's music off.
1 times bandit, 75 miles, hot on the border.
I need to turn cold, lots of baddies. SA-15 down.
Bandit at 37 miles, fuck.
1 time tore down. Halo 4 has bandit bullseye 069 468 at Angel 7. Halo 4, Halo 2 equal. Hammer.
And then lead Shack 4 times SA-11 launchers.
Wow, nice.
Nice.
So
Nice.
Shack SA-11 search radars, Shack SA-11 the other thing.
Do they no longer turn themselves off?
That was JSO's, so it was irrelevant.
Good job.
Yeah, those JSOs and JSTAMs are starting to beat the AGM-88 now. Halo 3 RTB, Snacky Koki.
All flights being advised, we have 1 times flanker out to the south, and he's been poking his nose in and out. We had 1 time shot on him, but it was ineffective.
I was getting calls 053 for 15. Katasi. Silver flight turning hot. fleet, just be cautious. FA11
range radio is on.
Don't know if there's any surviving units, because they can fire.
Hello, Magnum, SA-15.
Could I see traffic on taking off runway 3?
Hello, Magnum, SA-15.
Yeah, it's fucking impossible.
Smoky Gulfy traffic shaking inbound 27 direct approach.
Fuck off! Oh, for fucking... wanker!
So I could tell Rage if he's pushing that far, he's in danger from the SA-6.
Cheating bastard.
Whoever's flying at Angels 12 over the front line, you're pretty much merged with a bandit. And another one coming in at you from your north. Over the front line at Angels 13, there was a friend. There's two bandits inbound. One is pretty much merged. The other one is northeast for a couple of miles. Roger. I'll just act as AVAX at this point.
Halo 4, Halo 2 on your right. Buddy 14. Buddy 14.
Coconut 2, right.
Spike 6.
Yep, same here.
And 29 nails.
Yeah, there's always some of that.
Fox 3, we got a bandit low, 26. He's closing in.
I'm gonna toss out a 30-mile Fox 1 just to scare this bandit. Fox 1.
Hammer 2's bandit is low, unknown type.
Yeah, they're notching, so that missile was defeated, but it's fine. If he's notching, he can't shoot.
Why is it keeping him away?
Really? Buddy Spike 18.
That was me, sorry.
I'm turning cold, going back 270 for now. I got 5,000 in the tank, so I might have to refuel soon.
Yeah, I'm 5.8.
Yeah, I'll set bingo at 4, and when it hits that, I'll head home to get some more.
Crazy traffic, 2 flight AVB inbound, 10 miles out from the west.
Going nose cold, no point in bordering the friendlies. I see you keep proper battle spread, don't want any close accidents.
Yeah.
Okie. Immediate departure. Friendly units by the border. With Kutaise as bullseye, we have a bandit at Angels 2, bullseye 084468. Just beyond the border.
Traffic safe, base time for Finos, 80.
I'm closing to bingo here. Do we go back and refuel and come back up, or is it MC traffic? Roads in the downwind turn. I'm RTB2. Ghost Fox, your area much with the bandit. Affirm, I'll RTB. Or same.
Turning in hot, see if I can't spot that bandit.
I started descent here too.
Base traffic, cleared active.
What was the runway that we took off from? Copy. Taxi LO, turn in base leg. Taxi Halo 4 inbound, 50 miles east for entry to pattern on downwind for runway 08.
But A10, you got a SA6 inbound. SA6 inbound from the northeast.
Halo. Taxi traffic, LO, turn. Halo 4, I am going to runway 08. Rearm, and I'm going to go and try and get the northern SA6 because it's causing some issues. So if you could kind of cover me to the north, that would be good.
Yeah, as long as you get it, let us get the fuel first.
Hey, firm, I'm still RTB to refuel as well, so. Break off flights, new unknown SAM, Central Frontline Area, FA3 pop-up target, FA3 pop-up target. Together pattern, or are we doing separate?
Probably separate because I'm a little ways behind you.
Nathan, just to handle my calls. Taxi traffic, LO clearing, active runway. Taxi traffic, Halo 4 downwind runway 08. Traffic 1 times, Tomcat inbound.
Advise, Bandit. Bulls 94110, Angels 8. Range. 109 from Bulls.
Sure, 109 from Bulls.
That puts it 095 now. Angels 18 now is monitoring the pattern 08. Looks like he's heading to the south range.
Alright, just keep advised for our secondary AWACS for it.
Have we anybody for coordinates?
Advise cap status.
On spot, check 1 straight. Just about to start rearming and refueling back at Tacview, 1 inbound now, 2 still up in the air until I'm down. Saber flight, confirm.
No cap.
Saberflight capping north. Saberflight capping north, 2 Mirages, Angels 2-4.
Hammer 3 is still in the air. I'm good on fuel and munitions for at least another 10 mics.
Hammer 2 is still airborne just west of the front line on a cold run now.
Busy traffic, Halo 2, 30, finals early.
Copy that, Cap.
Halo 3 pressing SA6 site north.
Halo Whiskey, I got those coordinates for the slots if you wanted and so on.
Halo Whiskey, say again, coordinates for what?
Yeah, Whiskey got, I think I found the ticket site, I got coordinates if you're interested in that.
Absolutely interested, just wait one, I will take the notice back to a land at Katanga, I'll take the map when on the ground.
Roger.
The traffic, Halo lead downwind to the right.
Condition traffic, Halo 4 clear of active.
Steady traffic runs on Tomcat inbound to Patton.
Can't believe I almost landed at that damn airport again.
I went to the north.
Yeah, I did that.
Halo 3 called. 270.
I need a picture. Is there any chance we got a bandit in close on the west side of the front lawn?
Picture requester, stand by. Have a bandit bearing 1. Bandit bearing 10778 from Bulls. Just lost him.
No, we've got something closer being sneaky.
Don't have him.
I know, watch it like it's a hawk.
Anybody in the town?
I am.
Easy.
Halo lead is final 08, I can take it.
2 flight to AVB Star Base, take active 08 upon Obi's landing.
1-4 checks again, Strata.
Halo taking the downwind.
Halo lead.
08.
Thanks, taxi for takeoff 08. One time some cap, hold him short.
Obi, run along, please.
Okay. Tomcat final 08, Katese.
Traffic, Halo 2's pretty basic final 08.
Short 08.
That's been advised 14.
14 down, taxiing to runway, end of runway.
Taxi traffic, Halo 2
Be advised, bogey. Balls 9872 or 72, Angels 5.
Tomcat clear, active. Taxi traffic report downwind or final.
Halo 2's on final.
Halo 2 on finals.
Bogey, close to front lines.
friendly unit at Angels 24 by the front lines. You have incoming bogey hot on you from your southeast.
All 79 for 58.
Contest truck, please take the active 08 for takeoff.
Well, please advise, what's the altitude of that bandit coming in from the southeast?
Angels 3.
It's got a bandit on my...
Easy traffic, Halo. She is clearing the runway. It's clearly active.
Taxi active. Emerald taking active. Runway 08.
Need to rain Phoenixes on them.
Alright, this is for Reon complete, clear to go up. Or do you want me to wait? No, I would head up.
Hammer 3 is turning out. I still have nothing on the scope. These guys are being really sneaky.
You just got a taxi back to the RTR. Pilot 2 is taxiing to runway 08. They'll be heading up to provide more of that AVAC service. Okay boys, when the next round of planes go up, just keep doing the same. We're doing well. We're holding them back and we're hitting targets on the ground. So it's all working to plan for now. Copy that. Copy that, mission commander. Do copy, left the SAR count limits on him.
What?
Bandit, Angels 2. Balls. 9-1 for 6-8.
How you doing, Shane? Have you still got your arms out?
Contact report. I've got 2 harms on board still. I'm just orbiting and providing some intel.
Roger, you carry on.
I can't press in with that guy in the front line.
No, exactly. You're right. Hello 4, taking runway 08 for takeoff. Departure east. Whiskey lead, Hello lead. Whiskey. Ready to copy coordinates if you've got them.
Affirm, stand by for radar dish 1. Are you ready to copy?
7.
North.
There's a bandit at where the troops are currently at. Okay, ready to copy whiskey. Wanna try again?
Yeah, let's try again. First radar side, north, 421395 6.
421395 6.
Readback is correct. East 044000953.
044000953.
Readback is correct. Ready to copy radar dish 2. North 4214014.
4214.
Readback is correct. East 044000886.
044000886.
Readback is correct.
Do we have altitudes for those coordinates?
That's a negatory. Hang on.
Taxi traffic, F14 inbound, left downwind, runway 9er. direction, F-14 inbound left down on runway 8. Taxi check.
Splash point a flanger to a Stinger missile.
I think saying zebra.
I'm climbing back here, Lobby.
Tree yellow and out there, there's only one friendly plane between you and the front line.
Roger, I'm watching them.
Don't get sniped. 4 is going nose hot to look for some bandits.
Bandit Bulls 9-6 for 9-4, Angels 5. Bandit at the front lines. Bulls 7-7 for 5-6. Angels 4. Third Bandit pop.
Hammer 3, tally Bandit.
Bulls 7-8, 9-2.
Bandit's low on the deck.
Roger, 4,000.
I'm set, I'm gonna follow you out. Gonna go and scare him off. Copy, sir.
Someone's really close to him.
Status. Have you refueled and rearmed?
Bull 7-7, 5-6, Angels 4.
Lead, Whiskey lead.
For Fox 1 for scary shot. Bandit turned cold, friendlies are in the clear. Contested traffic, Hammer 2, left base, runway 8.
Hammer 3, hot Bandit has either turned cold or... There is a contact at my 6 o'clock, north of the front line.
Yeah, north of the front line, that's the one I'm shooting at. Yeah, I'm scaring him off.
Bull 7-7 for 5-6. Angels 4, he's got one behind him. Bull 7-5, 8-2. Angels 5.
Hammer 3 is being refueled, I need to disengage for Kutaisi.
Test traffic, Hammer 2 is turning short final, runway 8.
18 buddy spike.
Be advised, both bandits have gone off SA. Blind.
SA6 is locked.
Bandit at front line is popped again. Bull 7-7 for 5-6. Angels 4.
Stand by, Hammer 3 is disengaging, rearmed, refueled, Tomcats are disembarking now from Kutaisi and 2 mics.
Bull 7-3 for 7-6.
SA6 left.
Angels 8.
About 3 miles in trail.
Whiskey lead,
times 2 SA6.
We have another bandit pop.
So Tomcat at altitude for those radar dishes to fill up.
Pushing deep.
Yep,
Bull is 9-7.
GD, that's the bandit at the last known position that we are flying to right now.
Well, it's 3237. Excellent, turning cold.
And the altitude for radar dish 2, G253.
Okay, no bomb now.
Bandit rolls 8-9-5-2 for 2.
So you okay
to pop up?
Go join up with Tap.
Hello, Magnum SA-19. Okay, you don't want me to cover you?
Absolutely, yeah, so heading towards our bandit, 5 miles in front of you.
I'll stay with you, he's doing fine.
Copy. We're rifled and going cold.
Unless he wants me, Halo 4, do you need Halo 2?
No, I'm taking it nice and safe.
Okay.
Taking traffic, 1 times Tomcat,
heading to active 08.
Fox 1.
Gotcha.
Damn it.
Shagan's going cold. Halo 3 cold.
Hello, Magnum hit. I'm gonna punch out.
Cypher, be advised you have a flanker at your position.
Harriers are under assault. Harriers are under assault. Flankers inbound.
I just killed him. Looks like he's down.
Good kill, T-Bro. Good kill.
I think there's 2 flankers at north of where the Harriers is.
Tebro, you've got another one that just popped off the screen bearing 030 for about 15 miles.
There's music on, just west of the front line.
Copy saying I'll go look for him in a minute. I'm gonna get some distance first. I'm under Fox 1, so can't do long scary shots.
1 times Tomcat, active KZ heading east.
Hammer 315, Magnum, break. Do we have a friendly conning heading east of the front line? Just turned a bit north to the left.
That would be me, I think. I'm heading 27290.
F-18 Reagan.
Okay, we've got him. Just going to orbit here while I get set up.
IFF said friendly, so I'm not going to shoot that thing.
Someone's going to intercept. I think he's probably saying.
Bandit Bull 08059, Angels 3.
That damn it, Hammer 3 turning files for Katesi, annoying me. We have a Bandit D inside out on our side.
Bull 62 for 4-6.
Tour down.
Shack tour. Angels 11. Hornets, he's pursuing you.
I got lock.
Yes.
Bandit went into the mountains, Stay away from the North Mountains for a little bit if you're not ready to fight.
Contested traffic on set inbound.
Copy that. Lead 4B1, let's pursue this guy or get safe.
Stay safe, no need to serious.
Copy, breaking off. Fucking hell, situational awareness is the next level in this bird nowadays.
Hello, Magnum, SA-15. Hello, Scorn Call. RTB, Manchester.
He's on my 6 now. I see him on the data link. 12 miles behind me. I don't have nails, so he's probably using EO. No, he's turning away. I'm gonna turn in and have a look at him.
Hammer 3 down, safe, taxiing clear of access. Taxiing clear of active.
Magnum times 2. Turn call. RTB.
Missile out, dude. Missile.
SAMs. We're clear, JD. Just goes down. Be careful, Tacview.
Yeah, I'm running out from here now.
So do you want to go support Tacview over there and sort the mountains out, the mountains go running straight in and straight out?
I am.
Copy, I'll shoot over there.
Roger, I am. I'm hovering high over him, so if the guy pops up, I'll
It's like 10 SAMs we took out.
Good road, look left.
Break, Tacview, that bandit is back at your 4 o'clock. Contesting traffic on spot final.
From turning around.
No, 9 o'clock, sorry. 9 o'clock, he was someone else who's on hot on that's with you.
Copy, looking for him.
I can't monitor again, that must be an air target.
Yeah, we'll have to also call he's in there.
Yeah, I see him. I can't lock him.
That's when we got shot down.
He's, I don't see him anymore.
I got a nail on my 6 and that's probably very close.
Yes! Have it!
Actually a spike 29 on my 6.
Have it!
Roger. He's coming in. Coming in hot.
Oh, that sucks, man. Don't run over that man pad.
I got shot down by Avenger and
I stand in the mountains.
Atomic, you have been avenged.
Is he down?
Unknown. I haven't shot him.
No.
Cap, be advised, one of our F-14s that is successfully down rearming and refueling has a repair issue. He's going to respawn his craft.
Roger, Dodger. All aircraft, you have 10 minutes. 10 minutes left of the game.
I'm gonna press in and get rid of these farms.
I think I got clear of that guy. I'm not shot down and I don't see him.
Catastrophe.
And I'm right by you, I don't see him either.
Zero.
You got 10 minutes to hit stuff.
lead for pick away on the left 6.
Put his back in him. Gotta turn hooked in one more turn. Just in case my radar finds something.
What's your Angels, Deborah?
Debrief is at Angels 3.
Oh, you're way down there, okay.
Yeah, it was a bit of a hairy situation. I think that was Squirtle. That was some pretty good moves, defeating my missiles at one point.
Fantastic traffic, dudes inbound, direct, 2-6, low fuel.
I'll stop clear left 2.
Negative, I'm far. Contention traffic, 055 out of 2 garages, 8 miles to the west for upbreak, 08.
Climb here and head cold. Back to base.
Copy. Free as well.
Yeah, I'm almost bingo anyway, so might as well go home.
Past you. Another 2 minutes, I'll be able to get some missiles off, or a minute.
I'm almost back at base. I don't think you're pressing past me.
Whoever's the A Hornet then?
That'd be Obi probably.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, Obi.
Today's traffic Halo 4 inbound from the north northeast, 13 miles for runway 08, direct pattern entry at downwind. Hammer 2, taxi runway, we'll hold short. Saber flight of 2.
Magnum times 2, braking south.
Taxi traffic needs
On long finals, 26 emergency fuel.
Saber flight, couple of miles, might go around. Saber flight in the break.
Screw you. Screw you.
Okay, not that. 803 RTB.
Wanga! Hey, Wanga! Wanga! See you later. Beautiful boys. Beautiful. Oh, man, that's good.
Hammer 3 taxiing to active for runway security.
Taxi LO, flight of 2, SU-25s. Requesting straight in approach. Fuel critical.
Halo flight, good effect on targets.
Screw you,
Wow.
screw you, screw you, screw you, screw you.
Thank you very much, Whiskey. That is Northern FA6 destroyed.
Sure is.
There's traffic, Halo 4, downwind, runway 08. Whiskey 1 has visual confirmation. The dishes are down on the FA6. Good hits. Saber lead 3 miles final, 08, get unlocked, full stop. Whiskey 1 RTB.
Finals 26, fuel emergency.
1 mile out. Saber flight, remain in pattern, orbit once more. We got 2 unstroke final, runway 26. Saber flight going around due to fuel emergency.
All units out of time, RTB.
Copy that. Chap, 50 seconds from J-Dam drop, so I'm to drop on the...
Yeah, you've got 5 mics.
Roger. This traffic, Halo 4, turning base leg for continued pattern due to emergency priority. Okay, runway is clear.
We didn't lose anybody, did we?
No, run around a minute, I believe RTB.
None. We didn't lose any of our flight.
Excellent. That SA page really does help, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
At least not yet.
Shush. Saber lead left hand downwind, 08, Katazi.
Please clear the active.
So we get to do all
Halo
ER finale.
08. Great job, guys. I enjoyed that.
Body spike 18.
Taxi traffic, LO, clear and active.
What did you fire at, Obi?
Some kind of tank. I think one of them was a TOR. It's 4 J-Dams on 2 targets.
Clear for Rural RTB.
Taxi traffic, Halo 4 downwind. Runway 08.
Taxi traffic, Halo 2 is entering the pattern. 08.
Saber lead 2 miles finals, runway 08. Full stop, get down low.
Ah, hello. Hello, Mr. Strella, who shot me. Battlefield of Pain.
Saber, runway is clear. You're clear to land runway 08. Saber lead clear to land runway 08.
Taxi traffic, Halo 2's up and downwind.
Will be Shack Strela. Taxi traffic, Halo 4. Extending downwind a little bit, speed is 138.
Woohoo, hello. It's nice.
Shack Strela. So nice.
to you.
That's today, 10 miles out to land. Today's traffic halo for turning final runway 08.
Should we stand or disco?
Disco, boys, just in case. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? No you don't, no you don't, no you don't, no you don't, no you don't. Bollocks! That's a shame, sir. That is a shame. Thump!
Nice work on the air-to-air, bro. Thanks. It's easy traffic, Halo 2's pretty basic, but Hammer 3 holding short for departure.
Negative whistle, you're out of time and the boys are all coming back.
Hey, from there's a lot of guys out there. I want to make sure they had preference.
Halo 3 initials, Tazi.
Copy, 3-1.
Tazi traffic, Halo 2's on final survey.
Ghost Fox is coming home?
Whistler, I think I'm the last man back. I'm not sure. I can't see anyone behind me. I am approximately 20 miles from safe, 15 miles.
Oh, there's one more out there, it looks like.
Yeah, we got Ghost Fox far out to the southeast.
Roger.
I haven't had any comms with him, just I saw it.
Okay, you can go get Ghost Fox back if you want with him.
Station traffic, Halo 4, clear back to runways right.
Cage traffic shaking on the brake.
Runway 3 for 3 miles.
Oh, that's right, there we go. That's traffic, Whiskey 1 initials.
Chase traffic, Halo 3, downwind 08.
Hammer 3, roll.
We've got comms with Ghost Fox anyway, because he's still out there, everything's really bad.
No, that's alright, he's gotten the text on the beat.
I sent him a message, so he should be on his way back now.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on his way, he just dumped his ordnance.
Halo 3 finals, 08, Tazi, 3 down, 1 full stop.
He's 50 miles out in the A10.
That's traffic, Whiskey 1, turning with. Hey, Fred, I'm just going to take a peek, make sure no one's following him.
That's traffic, Whiskey 1, final, 08.
Station traffic, Halo 3, clear of active.
What's looking out there, Whistler?
Clean, I'm RTB.
That's the traffic, Whiskey 1 clear active. Traffic and then 1 shot signals arrive. Miles out.
Just land on that runway in front of you, Whisper. I need you to debrief.
Okay, I was gonna do a flyby. Vacated.
Whisper, come out to the debrief with these. Relieve yours running, please.
Hey, sir.
Right, I know there's a couple of guys are finishing, but we're basically finished. We've got the Reds in here. We have. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well done to the Blues. That's the best. I mean, I died early because I'm a twat, and so I got to just sit back and watch, basically. And yeah, the Blues. It's the best I've seen you guys fly together for ages. Linked. Everyone was linked perfectly, helping each other out. Flight comms were perfect. Looking after each other, hooking every attack up perfectly. Couldn't really have done it much better. Such a marked change from the last few missions. Beautiful. Anyway, let's go through it group by group. So could we have the Tomcats hammer, please? Please.
Okay, so
yeah,
we eventually got in the air and pushed towards the target. We tried to drop some towels. I think we managed to get one off, but for whatever reason, either because we don't know what we're doing or because it's bugged, they didn't drop. And then we started to try and pick stuff up, but as you know, the flankers hide in the mountains. And so we fired lots of AIM-54s at things, but God knows if they were the right things. And then we took it in turns to RTB, rearm and refuel, and then went up. And then I got shot down by Squirtle whilst I was shouting at Jester to lock him up.
Roger. Anything else in the blue from the hammer?
I managed to get one on TWS I foxed on, but that was ineffective. Otherwise, it was mostly just me and Rook race tracking between the front.
Yeah, you did your job though. I saw plenty of missiles coming out from you too, so they did their job. They kept everyone far back, so it was very good. All right, how many losses on Tomcats?
One.
The one, I believe.
2 times. We lost Rage as well, but unknown if it was. I know he was having issues.
All we know is he was
killed him.
Don't know.
Yeah, he took an ET.
Okay, well,
okay, so
that's not too bad. 2 fighters, just 2 fighters down. That's sorry, I just put that in the Hornets. So we're down to 5 Tomcat, and that's 2 losses for today. Next group is no Eagles today because we've got none left. What about the Mirages, please?
Right, took off, capped to the northeast, west and east. Got spiked several times. Our radars don't burn through on the jamming flankers. At the end of the day we got shot at, but evaded and landed successfully with 2 of us.
Well done, boys. Nice conservative flying. Did plenty of scare tactics. That's what I want. Sorry, I can't remember who the next is. Is it Harriers?
Yeah.
Send.
Cypher's had to go off, so I'm in charge now. Harriers didn't have a very good flight, to be honest. We both got taken out by a flanker on Estrella towards the end. At the start, we headed south and took out an SA-6 and I think some other man-pads and assorted bad guys. Rearmed back at Kutaisi, headed north this time. Killed a Shilker and I believe a T-90 or some other mobile AA, I think maybe. And then I think Onslaught called flanker 5 miles. We went cold. I dived for the dirt and took Estrella, and Cypher unfortunately got an ET, I think. I bailed out successfully, and we were just messing around with some Hueys there trying to get recovered. I don't think it went very well.
Did they crash and pick you up?
I ejected right on a very, very steep slope, so they just couldn't get...
Roger, fair enough. Okay, we'll sort something else out. Like, I wonder if we can move them to the nearest flat ground or something. I don't know. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, boys. That's that. I've just got to see who's next. It is... Oh, the Hornets. Send
okay,
data.
so we split into 2 pairs, and 2 of us went for ground attack, and then 2 provided backup cap and situational awareness. So I'll do the ground attack part, and I'll let Tebro tell you about the air-to-air part. Took off. I headed to the front line with the T-pod and scanned and searched and found the SA-11 in the middle, set up 4 JSOWs onto the radar, the command and control, and 2 launchers. Launched them, all hit, shacked all 4 targets. In the meantime, Sayin was AGM-8018 onto any SA-15s and things like that popped up. Unknown, I think he got a couple. We'd have to double check on the Tacview for that. Then RTB'd, rearmed. I was graciously supplied with coordinates by Whiskey, the A10s, for the northern SA-6 radars. So went back out, 4 more JSOWs onto those coordinates, which were spot on. Shacked both the northern SA-6 radars, and then got a few JDAMs out towards the end onto 2 Strellas. So that's them dead. And Tebro, air to air.
Yeah, so we took off and we did some patrolling on the friendly side of the border, and used the radar link, kept eyes on things, tried to warn people when baddies got close. And at least I got 1 air-to-air kill, and then I had a great fight with Squirtle. Got saved by a Sam in the end, now looking at Tacview. But still great fight. And I don't know, did Ripco, did you get any kills?
No, I sent a missile off just to turn them around, but that was about it.
Yeah, I carried some Fox 1s to make scary RWR sounds for the baddies, so I tossed a lot of all those away. Just
a job. Okay, lose any Hornets?
0 losses.
Oh, you guys are invincible at the moment. Those poor Reds. Right, very good, boys. So the northern SA-6 is down. We think probably the SA-11 is down. Do we have any pops at that south SA-6?
Yeah, the Harriers killed it.
Oh, wow. So
yeah,
all of those big Sams down. Nice.
Yeah, one thing to note that we noticed that we haven't highlighted or we hadn't seen yet, midway through the mission, an SA-2 popped up, or an SA-3 in the middle.
I didn't even know this, actually.
No, I didn't, so there's more. But I think we cracked
it. Right. Well, okay, apart from that SA-3, which could always have been a mistake in the radar or something, but apart from that, that is that whole front line of SAMs taken down. The next ones are like 30 miles, 40 miles back or something. So I don't know what we should do for the red units. I guess we'll ask the Reds in a minute. Anything Hornets? That's fine. Right. Next group is Vigan.
So I rushed to take off immediately. Unfortunately, I wouldn't reach there fast enough before the Redfor cap came. So I decided to return, land, and took an SU-25 out again. I managed to take out 2 Strellas in the front lines, and that's pretty much all I did. Almost got tangled with a flanker, I believe, got a merge call near the end of the match, but managed to hide and weave myself out of that area.
Just watching that.
And no loss from me.
Good. Next to JD and Ella.
I just took off, went northeast, and I think I took out a couple tours in Estrella. No, couple tours. I don't know if I hit the SA-6 or not. I'm going to have to look at the track file.
It's great killing for both of you.
But I got at least 2. So
I was going to say, you killed about 3 or 4.
And I know, yeah, he got a few. At least Ello got at least a few. And I didn't take. I wasn't watching to see what I hit. I just shot everything in RTB.
Lovely, really good work.
No losses.
No losses. How about that? The seed is getting impeccable from the blue. All right. Oops, sorry. Next, Whiskey. Hogs, please.
Yes, I can start. First, me and Ghost has been doing separate things. I've mainly been orbiting around just behind blue lines and scouting, looking for the SA sites, and I managed to pin down the 6th site and broadcast that. Other than that, I did not kill it.
Well done. Well, you basically did kill it by giving them the coordinates. I saw Ghost and his cheeky little A10A runs. Cheeky, nice. It did really well. I didn't think for a minute you would have survived that, but you did well.
I had some issues with SRS at the start, sorry about that. I just lost all comms with everyone, and I got high, spotted some sand sites, marked them up, went low, did a bit sneaky, managed to hit, came back, refueled, rearmed, went south for that SA6. I managed to spot it, I think I hit it, I'm not 100%. I think it shot down my missiles, maybe.
Beautiful. Well done.
Right, I have to call it a night. Sorry.
Josh.
Up early. Good night.
Got the blue helicopters. I just wasted 2 lives basically. I thought I'd have a go to see if I could just get through to their SAMs. By going low, you can't. You just get they just shoot through the hedges basically and kill you. So, well, fair enough. The other
the tanks, the Strellas, the everything will shoot at the helicopters.
There's nothing I can do to hide. I was going. Well, you'll see. Anyway, the proper helicopter boys send.
Kingston, me or you?
You, mate.
Roger. So once we all got ourselves collected up and on comms, we headed to the central town first. Can't remember the name of it. I loaded up with a manpad. Kingston was trying to, but it kept thinking his helicopter was mine, which was weird. So I dropped my manpad in the first town. Kingston got shot down by a flanker when he was trying to protect me on Overwatch. And then Soames with a beautiful kill got the flanker.
He killed a flanker and a gazelle.
Soames with it, yes.
It was
gazelle kill.
Hang your head in shame.
MVP.
There's no shame.
That's without a tone, too.
So British. Unbelievably British. Amazing.
Yeah. It's after the raid.
God.
We RTB'd, got 2 more manpads because Kingston had second life, and then we went to the 2 other south towns and dropped a stinger off in both of them. So we only got 3 out in the end, and then time was called.
Amazing. Well done, boys. Excellent work. All right, very good. Red send. Red send.
Basically, we didn't really have much of a plan other than to kind of fan out across the front and engage targets of opportunity. That's pretty much it, because we're on defense. Obviously, we're doing flanker things, just trying to sneak through, use the mountains, stay off of y'all's data link, and I think it worked out pretty well for us overall. You know, we were able to keep you guys, well, at least in the mountains, we were able to keep you back, but in the middle, it was much harder because we don't have the terrain coverage and we couldn't pop out without getting spiked, you know. So we did all right.
So I skipped a little bit ahead there. Helicopters, how many did we lose? God, I lost 2. How many did the rest of you lose?
I lost 1 thanks to Seahorse.
I lost 0. Soames lost 0. So I believe just 3.
Unbelievable. It says 9. And how many points did we gain? How many airframes did we gain? Because there was tasks.
2, because we were 1 drop short of getting 4.
Right, it's not bad. So
or 1. Sorry, we dropped 2, so we got 1 back.
Right, so that is. What,
hang on, we dropped 3, didn't we?
Yeah, but there's nothing for 3. It's for 2 or for 1.
You are 4.
Right. So how many airframes did they get, Obi?
1.
Okay, that's fine. So it's down to 9 and back up to 10. I think I've just done that right, haven't I? I think so.
There's definitely an SA3 out there.
Yeah, okay. Shifty must have put something in where it appears or something, cheeky bug. Okay, and let me just double check. Did none of the A10s got shot down, did they?
Nope.
Okay, let's go to it. Reds, how many loss? And is Harrison here?
He's just producing stats.
Harrison!
Kingston, can you fix the Tacview channel? I can't post.
He's keying up, but that's not his mic.
Harrison, get the sailors.
Harrison, I remember him saying about 20-30 minutes before the mission even ended, he said he killed 5 and maybe 6 if we can talk about Abrams, and like 5 or 6 strikers.
Yeah,
he had a lot of striker kills.
He had
16 striker. Okay. Yeah, he killed Ruby. I can't remember what Ruby and Seahorse got kill wise, so I'll let them speak. So what did you get, Ruby?
I get myself killed 2 times.
Okay, so
the first time I don't know why it was on a left turn and suddenly broke.
I was watching a Tacview. Nothing hit Ruby, and he just exploded on the Tacview while in the middle of a turn.
I wasn't pulling that hard.
Yeah.
So.
Is my mic working now?
4G, is 5G.
Harrison.
It's working. Sorry, I unplugged it by accident.
Seahorse, what did you get? Death and kills and deaths.
Oh Jesus! Here we go. Right, this is quite a story. So, first time I took off, I was just patrolling south. I don't know what it was. Something was coming towards me. I turned my radar on and they broke it off. So I thought I might as well do something. So I turned in, went for the helicopters. I saw one of them. I didn't realize they were all there because I'm a moron. Shot at Kingston. I think I killed him. I can't remember.
You did.
Turned away, and then Soam shot me up the arse with his gazelle.
Boom.
So
It was literally 3 seconds after you killed me as well. If it had been a second later,
To be fair, the manpad almost got you as well, so he'll see it fired.
Yeah. Well, on my second life, I took off again. Tried to do the same trick. Couldn't get kilos before I got man-padded. Tried for a landing because all it did was blow out my engines, and wrapped myself around a tree. So 2 airframes.
You've got to be careful about hunting helicopters now because those manpads are going to be lethal. All right. Anything to add, Harrison?
Yeah, no, I don't know how much Squirtle said. I just took off, waiting for you guys at the north 2 objectives, but you didn't show, so I got bored and went Abrams. Took out, I think, 6 Abrams and then 7 or plus strikers. I lost count in the end.
That's incredibly frustrating.
And then I took out a Avenger or 2 as well, I believe.
Oh, damn, it's taking out the Sam's, guys. Okay, fair enough. Well, I'll go and remove all that lot.
There was one Abrams you may have to check, Cap. It was bugged. I fired about 4 Vickers into it, but it didn't blow up.
All right.
The Invincible Abrams.
I saw you at one point, Harrison. I landed because I'd seen you. I need to get my goggles out, and I saw you, and I went to attack you, and then you just disappeared somewhere. So anyway, that's the end of that. Right, excellent match, guys. One of those really, really good ones. Reds, now you've lost all your sound coverage at the front. Do you want me to pull your front line of Vics back to the next layer of SAMs, or do you want to just leave them exposed? What's your choice?
Hold on. What do you mean we lost all of our SAMs?
So you lost your front SA6 and SA11. Okay.
Right.
So you know the front
long range.
So do you want to move your armada of ground units back to the next layer of SAMs, or leave them exposed where they are?
Oh yeah, definitely leave we want the short range ones inside the range of the long range ones.
So you do want to pull them back?
Yeah, I would say so.
What about the bridges?
Yeah, I was just going to say, don't forget, there'll have to
Well,
be...
you lost 5 or 6 of your short range, too.
There's going to have to be a bottleneck on the withdrawal from the armor mission for the bridges behind them are destroyed, so they'll have to be queuing or something to get over temporary bridges.
Right, is that just in armor?
It depends how closely you want to roleplay it.
The thing was we did some dam busting, so there's probably going to be some of the ground forces affected by their retreat.
Yeah, not all of them. We'll figure something out to balance it.
Yeah, I know. I've got an idea of what to do, so that's fine. I'm pretty sure I'll be happy with it. Okay, guys, excellent. I'm going to get them, put that together. It's nice to see the Blues are actually getting their shit together now. Those T-pods, obviously, we finally got a way of killing those SAMs, which is nice. Just in the nick of time. Thank you, Wagner. Happy with that. So I will, in that case, see you boys later.
Also, Cap,
and I made Cap.
I don't know if you got it, Cap, but you guys lost 2 F-14s and 2 Harriers as well.
Yeah, I've got that one marked down.
Just on the manpads, I think somebody on red side killed some of the ones that had been put down, so it was 1 manpad team left, and I can move that later, but 2 of them were killed. Right.
Strella killed them for some reason.
Yeah, so there's just 1 team left after the end of the mission.
All right, good job, boys. See you later. Welcome back everyone, time to go through the Tacview to see what actually happened. Really looking forward to this, for once we actually did well, which is really nice. So let's plaster on. So we've got Onslaught heads out and the Vegan. Vegan's not much use unless you've got a fixed target, so has a look for targets, can't find anything. You've got to literally visit targets with your eyes, and there's no there's no targeting board or anything, so it's just not much use. These two flankers, Squiddle and Ruby, go in the north, and I'm assuming the other one's going to go in the south. There he is, making his sweet time there. Chopsticks is already taking one of the SAMs out. What they have to do is they have to fly to that base there, which you can't see. They pick up a manpad, fly out here, and then put the manpad down, which is pretty cool. Everyone's up. We've got wow, these guys are here quick. Cypher and Roz. Just check where Seahorse is. Luckily, Seahorse is just moping about around here, which is suiting us great. So Cypher finds something immediately. That's not bad. No, he doesn't. He just flies over it, but he doesn't get shot down. That works for me. Caps Oscar Mike. Check we're recording. And we are. Cypher hits the deck. Oh, got a 1-2-2 out. That's a sidearm. And Ruby is heading in against us helicopters. See if we do any damage. Oh, tries to shoot back at us, look, but we've got something. Ah, that's the last radar there, look. What a great strike. Already, that is, pause, a bastard of a SAM out. Chuff with that. Chuff. South SA6 radar. So if there's any more surviving SA6s on here, they get these units to be redistributed. If not, and I don't think there's any other SA6s, you know. If not, they go off the map. Off the board, which will be beautiful. Right, so great first strike by Cypher. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, we've got missile. Oh god, I got shot by Ruby by the looks of it. How annoying. The annoying thing is I was really low as well. I really thought I would have got away with that. Oh no, and I was literally sitting watching that missile as well. I remember seeing it. Absolute son of a bitch. Look at that. What's my AGL? Oh no, it's not for me. Oh, I had no idea all those troops were here, but they shouldn't have shot me. Oh, what happened? I don't remember Ruby getting shot. What is he doing? He's trying to turn at 6 something knots. 9.4 G? Guess it's just too much. Now the weird thing about that, the flanker has 7 point whatever G limiter on it, so I'm not actually sure how he did that, to be honest. Bit weird. And even if it was 9.4 G, would that really rip the wings off? Bit annoying that is. I'm not starting to like this thing being put into DCS where they just rip wings off things. It's, you know, there's a limit to what you can do to start pissing people off and losing customers. Anyway, I'll go through that another day. So that wasn't what killed me. Just SA-19 just saw me like through miles away. Ugh, whatever. AGM 88's going out from one of the boys. See where that goes. Move that along. Oh, that is Harrison. We'll go and check his BDA in a second. It's 2 88s. Get just shot down because SA-15. Oh, hello. Are we going to get through? No. Better check Harrison's BDA. So dangerous having a KF-50 on the battlefield. Right, M1s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one of them was invincible, so we'll imagine that was dead. So all of them die apart from the invincible ones. So that is 5 M1s in the north and some baddies here. What are these? The strikers. 1, 2, 3. Hey, shooting back. Shooting back, boys. 3 strikers. So let's put that on. 5 times M1. 3 times strikers. Bit annoying. That's 8 Vics down in one pass. That is a good use of a bloody whatever it's called. Right, better go back there. Okay, 88. What is next? Rage is in a dangerous place. Dangerous 30. Actually, it's not in that dangerous place. But with Squiddle underneath him, that's always going to be dangerous. 58 from JD out. Frogs did a great job here, and I've lost Cypher. Where did he go? There he is. He's back. Right. So this guy just had a. Said you had just had a fight with something over there. Bugger! I have to see what's going there. Something's going on there. Man, this is going to be a long thing. So these are the front guys. They are. So they are 2 Humvees and they kill a SA-13 but die to the Shilka. So northwest SA-13. Pew 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 lasers. That's good. I've also gained a Mike 1097 there, which is sick. Just see if these guys do a ting, or if they do not do it. They do. Look at that. They kill a lone Shilka that is southwest. West Shilka. Right. That's some little units taken out. Where do we get to, I wonder? Rage was, I think, Rage was doing sign. That was it. Talds are out. Cage 50 out. 8 are out. So much going on. Sorry. Luckily, Squiddle doesn't see him. All sorts of stuff going on here. That is a figures from thingy. That is Ripcord firing at probably Squiddle. Jesus, look at all these 154s. This is the game changer that is the new T-pod. I haven't had a chance to have a look at it, but the Hornet's got the T-pod, so they can just charge these AIM 154s. Which can be shot down with the SA-15s, but there's only so many it can shoot down. Sorry, what's going on over there? So these are 5.8s at the top here. And we've got shot down, and one's going to get through that. So much SEAD going out. And that is going to be... Bop, bop, bop. Oh, it missed. How frustrating. Those 5.8s are a bit funky at the moment. Oh, we got a kill there. 5.8s... Getting shot down. 5.8's down. 154s are going long for God knows what. I don't know how he saw them. But it works for me. That's a 15. It's a central SA-15. That'll do. More 8.8s going in. Oh, they made it through, look. SA-15 south. How about that? Not bad. Not bad at all. Somebody just died there. That was just Harrison. JSAD. Look at that combined JSAD strike. Nothing the SA-11 can do about it. And that is... Okay. Let's just find out what that actually was, that lot. Whoops. So, radar. Probably a Saborka. SA-11 launcher, Sporker, search radar, I'm assuming. Which leaves... Oh, oh, look! And they've got infinite ammo because the Ural 375 actually recharges them with ammo. Shifty's such a cheeky bastard. So all that's left is one launcher, which is actually quite lethal on its own, but that's pretty much that site down. SA-11 all but North launcher. Not bad at all. Right, what's next, y'all? So that's that. Look at that seed strike. Unbelievable. Never seen anything like it. Okay. Don't know who to watch next. Cap, I'm on my second run, question mark? I guess I am. There's a 154 going for Seahorse. Well picked out in the mountains there. Not easy. Easy evasion. Caps, I got past the Tunguska this time. Mwahaha, but I ran into this time a fucking Shilka. It's impossible to get through this. Unless you knew where the units were, you just couldn't get through that minefield. It's nearly a mile is firing at me, and I was on the deck, so it means just shooting through the trees, which is... Oh, well, it's just impossible. Oh, Seahorse nearly got Soames. Oh, no, this is where they fought, isn't it? This is the magic of Soames, having Soames on your side. When someone's this posh, magic can happen. So what does Seahorse do? It gets an ET. Interesting weapon to use, but it'll do. Boom! Kingston goes down. Soames gets angry. Hulks the shit out of him. And that's not easy to do in a bloody gazelle. Not bad. Not bad at all. You can put that one on his wall. Thumps knocker. Beautiful work. Very good. 2 5s going in now. Rage is just a little bit daring. Remember what I said. They've got to keep in this area. Be patient. You can't be in the red area at Angels 30 going a little bit slow. It's just asking for trouble. These guys still working on whatever they're working on. Sorry, not concentrating. What happened? Yeah, right. 2 5s. I think Rage just got shot down. We'll go and check in a minute. 125 gets shot down, and the other may get through. Boom! That's 2 times Central SA-15s down. I'll run with that. Rage gets the smackdown. Yeah, just lost situational awareness. He's just flying over the red things. It's just too dangerous. Over the hills, you can kind of, well, maybe, well, I just wouldn't advise it. We've got such good reach with these weapons here that we could fire from, you know, all the way back there and still be just as effective. Great hunting, of course, by Squiddle. Great situational awareness from Squiddle. Lovely work. Right. What's next? Oh, you know what? Something I just realised I forgot to do. Forgot to do the... completely forgot to do red airframes, I've just realised. So there was Red Loss 5. Squiddle and the other 2 boys died twice, didn't they? So Red Loss. So the deficit has come down to plus 15 airframes to red. So that's better than nothing. Okay, back to the review. So where do we get to? Let's say 15 goes down. Let's carry on. Ruby's back in. Ruby fires an ER at Saint. Another ER. And he gets an AIM 54 sent back at him. Dodges wisely and well. M7, just a scare shot, I think. Squiddles RTB, aim 54. This is what they should be doing, pumping aim 54s from 70 miles away. Keep them on their groove. Look at all those aim 54s. Beautiful. That'll keep them on the move. Beautiful work. Not going to kill anything, but you don't need to. Jesus, let that chase squiddle all the way back to base. That's amazing. Almost hit Ruby. Great work. Ridiculously good missiles. Something's gone up here. Oh, that was going. Ghost Fox came in. Did a pretty cool shot. I'm losing awareness now. What's going on? Boom! Another SA-15 got in the centre down. Beautiful. They are expensive assets, SA-15, so I'm happy with that. Harrows of RTB. I'm sure I saw something else going on. What's there? That is the SA-6 firing. Oh, and then a GBU-38 from something. Jesus, that was tossed. Look at that, tossed. Where has it been tossed from? Obi, God knows how far out. A10 must have given no coordinates. That is, I think he missed. Oops. Oh, what's it doing? Yeah, according to Tacview it missed. It's a shame. Something weird's going on there. No, it's fine. Okay, what next? In La Battelle. Oh yeah, I saw Onslaught take something out. Where was that? Where is Onslaught? There he is. He's coming in. Look at that. That happens. Onslaught is up there. Pion. Nice work. SA-13 Northern. Pion. Oh, look, he dodged that SA-6 or whatever it was. And got a shot on a... Not sure what that was. That's damn nice work, whatever it was. Another Strela at the north. Not bad. Something's going on here. What's going on there? T-72 shooting Stinger manpads, apparently. Fair enough. I got some 88s from the boys. Crazy 88s. Plus, yeah. Oh, Harrison's come back again. He's killing more stuff. Damn it, I didn't see him come back. Right, it's finishing off the rest of this once it's armlet. So that's 2 strikers. And a Humvee and a 113. So that is 5 strikers and a Humvee and a 113. Damn you, Harrison! Not a bad score for one guy. Onslaught RTBs. AGMs get through and one just fails, so frustrating. Oh look, we've got a 1070-97 out there. I had no idea. Good work. So we've pushed all of this crap back. Look at that. All they've got is a shitty Shilka right there. And the Reds have lost all their... Ooh, this is nice. This is nice. Oh, Buck, I respawned another one. That's the invincible tank. Haha, waste your ammo all you like. I'm going to kill it. Can't think what else happened. Onslaught's back in. That is another kill, annoyingly, by Harrison. Another striker? Oh, he is just single-handedly destroying the entire blue army. No one likes this. That was the merge call from Onslaught. It must have been a helicopter. Oh, for 5 minutes. Just killed a 1097. So that's just 1097 north. Better just check that. That is one blue SAM down. Ah, it might not have been actually. Yes, just a Humvee. Just a Humvee. Oh, maybe not. Missed. And I think that's out of ammo. No. Shoot him down, 1097. It's 2 Humvees. How come my man kill so much stuff? Shoot him down, shoot him down, shoot him down. Yeah, no. 1097 gone. Oh, man. Wow, it's just wiped the whole northern Blufor's out. That's kind of annoying because they've got much more than us. What's our A10 doing? It should be taking out 50 of them. Oh, damn it. Alright, well, that's the price of progress, I suppose. So just check if anything else was happening there. Probably not. Right, flanker comes in, Seahorse. And gets shot by a manpad. That'll do. The helicopters are in for their second mission to take its manpads in. Oh! Nice shot from Cypher. How did you find him? That is all of the winged units taken down. How about that? Very happy about that. Shittlecat. So they've done a lot of damage to us, but we've also done a lot of damage to them. Very good. Very good. Boys in the hood. We've got Rubicon's coming in to do some ting. Squiddle's refueled on his way back. Got some 5.8s going out. Some missile going. It's just a 10. It's going over a bunch of 1097s, I think. Oh dear, Roz is wrong place, wrong time. He would have got killed by that Strela even if Squiddle wasn't there. Too low, to everything. Not that it will let me see his height, but yeah, way too low. We warned him about that. Oh, then again, he's got a missile out. He might kill it. Oh, too much stuff going on. What's that? That's Tebro. No, that's Tebro missile. That should be fun to watch. More 5.8s out. AGM 65. Could it be yet another hostile SAM killed? It is. All that's left is that. So that is a Northern SA. In fact, we've already got some of those. It's these guys, and it's 3 times SA13 North. Not bad. Not bad at all. Right, and unfortunately, Squiddle saw that. And that's the end of him. All these 5.8s going out. Shot down. Oh, these 5.8s are you. Ooh, SA19. That'll do. Tebro's in to shoot Ruby down. That'll probably be a kill. Oh no, Cypher. Wrong place, wrong time. Easy pickings for Squiddle. That's the other Harrier down. Ruby. Just in far too far in, I think. That one died. Anything else? Come on, kill the SA-15. We need that dead Blix. Damn. And damn and damn. That's kind of annoying. Those 5.8s are useless now, aren't they? Right. What's next? What the hell is that? Why is an infantry AK man red at that side? Right there. Boys are in to drop their manpads. I just thought they'd drop whole units. Look. I can't really see what that is. I don't know what that is. It's something. Right. Is there anything else? Yeah, I've got 5. These boys did great, didn't they? Just going to see where they hit. Oh, it's just beautiful. Yes, it's got that on 5. Damage done today. Beggars belief. That is yet another SA-15 Central. 4th SA-15 Central. Beautiful. Oh, God's sake. Harrison's found yet more. Oh no, that's the Invincible M1. I think we've looked at this, haven't we? Nothing going on over here. These guys are RTB. Excellent, amazing job they did. Great work. Elo's in. He's getting fired up by the SA-6. Gets his missiles out and just evades. Not bad for an Elo master. Just working. Everything's just working well for them today. Something goes out. No, it's fine. And yet another SA-15 down. Oh, this is so costly for the Reds. 5 central SA-15s down. How long would it have taken to do that normally? More 2-5s out. Squiddle's harassing. Squiddle's got to be careful. Got a 1097 then, though. Yeah, SA-19 out. Great work. Tebra's dicing with Squiddle. I think that's all the ground attack done, unless Ghost does something. Atomic gets blasted down by Squiddle. Tebra chases him, and then he walks over that 9-7, 1097, that'll do, and he's down. Ghost Fox is looking for stuff. There's not really anything left to kill. Unless you want to go for the SA-6. No, the SA-6 is dead now, isn't it? And I don't think there's any SR that SA-6 is about, so that is all those units off the board, which is pucker, mate. Bunch of J-Sows going in. And 8-8s. And I think they killed the twin radars here. Yep, so that's beautiful work. So the A-10 gets the coordinates, passes them to the 18, and the 18 puts the 154s in. So that is SA-6 radars north. Followed by a pair of 8-8s, which are dummy now, I imagine, yep. Right, that's got to be it. Nope. Hope he's not finished. Quadruple bombs with the targeting pod. SA-13. Beautiful toss. 2 times SA-13. Right, is that definitely it? That's it. RTB. Amazing work there. So BDA for that is we killed the south SA-6 radar, we killed the northwest SA-13, we killed the southwest Shilker, 5 times central SA-15s, SA-15 in the south, SA-11 pretty much wiped it all out apart from one launcher, 3 times SA-13 in the north, Shilker in the northwest, 2 times SA-19s around the centre, both radars of the SA-6 in the north, and 2 times central SA-13s. They killed 5 times Mike 1s, Abrams, 6 times Strikers, 1 times Humvee, a 113, 2 times Humvees, and a 1097. So, just a really great. They weakened our attack force. We weakened their defence force. Really good. So what I'm going to do now is update the board and take off all the units that have been destroyed, and we'll get set up for the next day. Hope you enjoyed that. See you later.